Miss Jones, can you not get so close to me? I can hear you just fine from where you are standing.
Please stand 7
Safe
feet from the
distances.
entrance.
So,
Keep your distance.
in many places that I've been around the world, the distance between two people talking is is not has never been the same. It's always been either you're close or you're far, right? Europe, it got to a point where they're very like people are very comfortable being close, like almost to a point of touching. Um, some parts of Latin America, you'll see the same thing where you know where the innocent, casual contact, even in traffic or in the city, it seems to be okay. You go to like the rural parts of Mexico or rural parts of some parts of Latin America, and that's when you see people are more distant from each other, or they kind of have their little barriers. Um, Japan, oof, it was crazy, especially like the Tokyo area, getting on a train. I mean, people are just right next to you. So when we talk about understanding, appreciating, and managing your distance in the realm of security, law enforcement, and corrections, we're really talking about is that you're in official capacity and you do not want somebody to get so close to you to where they can hurt you. Most recently, there's some stuff on the news with a young man who was walking his dog down the street in Colombia. I think it was in Cali, Colombia, and a man that appeared to be homeless, probably not, who knows, casually brushed up against him, had a knife. Well, that knife cut a major artery in that young man's throat, and the kid bled to death within seconds. It was amazing. And the whole video was just, I mean, I should share it with you guys, but it might be a little too extreme. I mean, these are things that we have to consider when we're performing work, right? We have to understand and appreciate the fact that when we're in some type of performance of duties, that we have to maintain a safe distance. Um, it seems cool to like want to hug kids and pat people on the back and be, very community oriented. But in today's age, we don't know who the threat is. We don't know who the bad person is. So while we're wearing that uniform or we're performing that work for the benefit of a principal or the benefit of the inmate that we're transporting or the community at large with reference to the access we have to firearms in our vehicle and other equipment, we have to always consider safe distances. And there is some theory about 21 feet would be about 4 meters or so, and 7 seconds. There's a theory that has been proven that within 7 seconds, a person with a knife can stab somebody with in 7 seconds, about 4 meters, 21 feet or so, right? And so these are things that we have to really take to mind when we're communicating, we're exchanging information, when we're approaching a situation, that we understand our distances and that we understand that the scene, the area is safe. And if it's not safe, that we are established that it's safe before we start uh, lowering our guard, going from, a red to a yellow to a green. Remember, when you're working on duty, you're never in the green. Either you're in the yellow or you're in the red. Well, you're one or the other because you're always alert. Red is like, something bad has happened or about ready to happen. And green is just kind of like you're at home, just chilling with family, no worries of the world, right? So keep these ideas, these thoughts in mind with reference to keeping your distance. It's critical for your personal safety. Um, be mindful what's in your background. Be mindful people that are flanking you or to your left or to your right. They might be just innocent people, or they might be getting ready to make a move on you. So those are things you have to keep in mind when you're performing this type of work. See you in the next video.